All right, welcome everyone. My name is Paula Phelps, also known as Journal Artista, and it's a little bit later on. I know I've already streamed once today, but Amazon came, so I am going to show some of that. So once I share this and get myself situated. Hi again, Melody. Hi again, Jamie. Ding, ding, ding. So I tried to take a nap. I felt tired. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in my chair I might have dozed for like half an hour. I don't know. About an hour, then I got back up again. Hi, Joyceich. So I don't know. We got quite the stuff here. I don't know if I like. Should I show it all at once or like save some for tomorrow type of day? Oh, my floor feels damp under my feet. That's bad news. Up in here. So what do? Do I show everything? I don't know. Where's that sneaky peek? No. I have a couple of other things outstanding coming from different places. I did buy some books like from used booksellers and stuff. Some of those Linda Berry books, um, some of the Linda Berry books are older are harder to get, so you have to order them used and stuff off of third party sites. So I do have a couple Linda Berry books coming uh, from real old books. My book, I let it stay. I let it hang out on top of the heater in the bathroom for a while. Still damp. Still damp. But I'm loving. I don't know if anyone saw the pictures over on Instagram. You can find me over there on Journal Artista. Just have to Google Journal Artista and you'll find me everywhere. Or everywhere that I am, I suppose. Hi, Jean. Well, remember, Shauna, I haven't bought anything for a long time. So a lot of this stuff you guys probably already have. That's the thing, right? So, I've been saving my monies and I haven't had, like I said, I've been buying different things. And I canceled like BoxyCharm and all that stuff, my makeup. That was hard. I really like BoxyCharm. But I only have one pair of eyes, and makeup does have expiration dates. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? So it's like, there's only foundation, like paint's different, but like once you open a foundation or something and stuff that you're putting near your eyes and near your face, yeah. So I watch what I buy makeup wise now because it goes bad. And if it goes bad and you use it, it could be, end up getting pink eye or something. Don't want that. So I love how this is looking. Like I said, it's looking like a hot mess. But the more we add more gesso now that it's a little bit drier, you can add more gesso layers today, and then I'll add some. Ooh, I just love it. I just love it. Anyway, so the first thing I bought, thanks to you guys, I don't know who told me to buy Artisa journals. Joyceage, I think. I don't know who. What am I saying? I do know who. Joyceage was streaming the other day. Joyceage is my nickname for her. She's actually able to rejoice here on the YouTubes. On Joyce's stream, she was showing. But now her watercolor is different size. The only ones they had in Amazon Canada was the 8.3 by 11.7. So basically 8.5 by 11. 110-pound paper, 64 pages. So I'm assuming that's 32 sheets, 64 pages back to back. It has similar feeling as the handbook. Like you guys know, I bought this That's when I asked Joyce. It looked like the handbook. And that's why I asked her. I'm like, it wasn't. And she said, no, it was the Artis of Brand. But this is the one that Julie Faye Fan Balzer used years and years and years ago and made me buy. And I, years and years and years, have had it for years, years and years and have not used it. Well, I guess I've done a few things. We did some testing in it. I need to focus on it. Well, look at that hot mess. We need to get some gesso on that. Start all over again. So similar, look, I mean, it looks like it's a knockoff. I can't remember the handbook, how it's watercolor paper in here. I don't know what the poundage is. Don't know. Sean is telling me, hi Sean, did I say hello? Hi Joafi, good to see you. Hi Tracy. Hey Anita. Do I watch Mel Thompson? I do. You know what, Anita? I have not watched Mel Thompson, so I stopped watching beauty stuff. I guess after I got out of the hospital, I started, for, like I said, for the past, even though I haven't been around, since December, January, I've really been planning in the background, and so I haven't been watching a lot of makeup, like beauty gurus since then. Plus, I see the new stuff and then I want the new palettes and it's bad news. So I haven't, but just recently I saw her, Mel Thompson. She's awesome. If you like beauty gurus, or if you want to know anything about like makeup, she specializes in, she shows a lot of high-end makeup, but she had a wig on because she was always like, when I watched her for the past year and a half or two, since I've been interested in makeup, she always had a shaved head, just like so I just happened to see her like this last week, maybe, Anita, and she has a wig on, like beautiful long hair, and I almost didn't recognize. She's an absolute gorgeous woman, don't get me wrong. Super duper talented, my friends. Super duper talented. I love her channel. But they were not cheap. No, nor is the handbook. But yeah, Anita, I love that's why I can't watch her. She gets so or not just her, some of the other, any of the beauty channels, because it makes me want to buy it. And right now I want to buy art stuff. So the paper, the paper looks similar to the paper that's in the Jane Davenport book, in my humble opinion. I don't know. Looks nice though. Looks nice. Like the handbook, when I bought this one, even though it was watercolor paper, right? I took an online class of Julie Faye on Julie Faye. She has her on her website. It started out art journal every day, and she had a course, the online course I took long time ago, long time ago, and that's why I bought this book. So she wasn't doing much watercolor in this type of book. She just does all like her regular type of art journaling. So she was gessoing pages, and you know how she protects the spine. She likes to put, although I didn't do it on that one, she likes to put masking tape or something down the spine before she puts gesso on it, so it does like this, so it doesn't seep through. Crack-a-lackin'. Lackin' Where's Linda? Lackin'. Crack-a-lackin'. Oh, this one's a handbook. You can't even see. HAN. In a couple weeks, when I venture, I have brand new one on the dark side of my room. I know Barb used these for a while too. But, or do you want the label of the Artisa one? And like I said, my first foray with Artisa, what do I have so far? All I have is the gouache and these books, I think. Did I get anything else, Artisa? Anyway, so far so good. And then look at this. Inside, I was pretty impressed. This is pretty fancy packaging. Watercolor pads. 140 pound they sell. Expert. So they sell Expert. 9 by 12. I've got 12 color watercolor pencil, real brush pens. Ooh, I'm very interested. They can call them real, but real clean color, I guess is the term. Anyway, watercolor pencils, woodless watercolor pencils. Now you're speaking my language. Regular color pencils, drawing pencils, fine liner pens, metallic markers, gel pens. Ew. I've got to look closer at those gel pens. They look like those ones with the clear barrels that don't have the grip around them, and I don't like those gel pens. I mean, I've used a lot. Oh, sorry, I didn't. I've been into my thing. I haven't been looking up. Isn't it gorgeous though, Anita? Man. Looks like this. Sorry, Shauna. Artisa cold press, dual sided, acid free, natural linen bound, expandable inner pocket, ideal for watercolor techniques and mixed media. 64 pages watercolor book, premium. 110 pound, two sides smooth textured. So you're right, Shauna. One says smooth, one says textured, which is very similar to Jane Davenport's. The handbook, I just put it back on my shelf. Let me look closer. So some of the, because I've had this journal for so long, right? That's why there's like gesso in here and everything but watercolor, because it, I mean, when did we do this Lack and Kraken page? Joyce, would you remember? A long time ago. Let me take a closer peek. I gotta take my glasses off. No, this paper looks kind of the same texture on both sides in this book. I think this is 90-pound paper. I can't remember. This would be 110. Anyways, that'd be exciting. I think in Canada they were 39. Joyce, I think Joyce has an 8x8. I like smaller books. Like, I really, hopefully in a couple of weeks, Michael's be safe. I need to get me a new one of these bad boys. This size, I really like. I mean, you guys know I filled a whole one of them. I really like that size of book. Anyway, fun. They have nice ribbony things. Definitely smooth. Like when they say smooth, the one side is smooth. Like hot, like it's not, it says it's cold pressed, but that is a super smooth. I mean, when they say textured, it's not that textured. But for some reason, it seems like think that Artisa sells a lot of their books and everything in a pack of 2. Tomorrow I should be getting the sketchbooks. All right. So let's go into the Colleen made me buy it category. Colleen, our wonderful, the scrap sheet. Now I never bought. I did remember Kathy Bird, Kathy, and Colleen doing streaming and showing it, not watercolor but acrylic. Isn't there a different one? Is also by the same. But oh yeah, look, here it is. But I didn't get it. I might have I don't know if I did the digital download. Oh, Joyce, just yours is 5.5 by 5.5. I like that size. 5.5 by 5.5. Like I don't know. Anyway. So there's a watercolor flowers. I've never seen that book. Acrylic animals. And then this one's watercolor animals. Our wonderful friend Terry Lutz has already done a project out. She posted on Twitter, which was awesome. Ooh, yeah, Mo. So I haven't looked inside any of these bad boys. This is made by Quattro, 2019. Look at him. How regal. That's super rich. My apologies about the autofocus. In the next couple weeks, these are quick flips. I'll be doing dedicated, booktube type review videos, and we're gonna do some, of course, actual art out of these and review them. Working. All right, I've got too many sprays in front of me. I gotta clean this up. I gotta clean my desk today. I was having fun making a mess. If you haven't checked out that video, check it out. I streamed earlier this morning. I showed a flip. We played with some ink. Hey, Karen. Hi, Diana. Hi again. Karen says she saw the Artisa line and thought it was mine. Artista? Artisa. Artisa, if you're watching. All right. The wet on wet. Look at that beautiful news. Look at the puffin. There's lots of puffins in Newfoundland where my dad lives in the wild. Puffins are beautiful birds. So like the similar techniques that you see in color theory and all that at the front of every art book we own. A little bit about value, setting yourself up for success. That's what we need. I need over here. Speak for myself. Sketching. Look at that cat peeking out of the page. Oh, I love it. Hey, Claire. Hopefully I didn't miss any. I apologize if I did. Galaxy whale. Love me some galaxies. And this one's nice. It's step by step. The step outs. Peking pet with a pop of color. Look at him. Look at him. Or her. We don't know. Like I said, there's some books I have digital, but an art book like this, I love to flip through. I just have to have the physical copy. If there are areas of your painting where you do not want splattered paint, no. Lay pieces of scrap paper over these sections to protect them. Yeah, we had some masking. We can mask off areas. But we love splots. So you got the graph going on. Load a large round brush with watered down black paint. Identify the lightest area. So they, really step by step. I like it. Look at that, beautiful. I love how this book's laid out nicely. The layout, the editing there, I really like it. Beautiful, step by step. Oh, kind of like a scumbling brush. Is that what that's called? My apologies if you can see my coffee. I'm over here just living the best life. Look. A fan brush. Oh, no, wait. What is it called? I dipped the end of a bristly wash brush into a concentrated black watercolor and used it to create the effect of fur. A fan brush will do the same thing, but with more uniformity in each brush stroke. I love that guy. Beautiful betta fish. Reminded me of, and you know me, I love this flow of the flowy type watercolor look. Look at that betta fish. Beautiful. Love that. Some parakeets. Again, step by step. The puffin. I should paint something like that and send to my dad. That would be nice. Hi, Marion. Good to see you again. Hi, Elizabeth. Look at him. Aww. Or her, I suppose. Bees and flowers. Beautiful flowers. Step by step, like that. Beautiful book. Rainbow cat. Alternative techniques. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Wet on wet. Unicorn. That looks a little tricky. A little bit more advanced. I guess, it looks like maybe she's working you up into the iridescent beetle. Maybe in this book that's what she's doing. She's working you up. She's something more similar, and then something simple, and then you move up to something more complex. Look at this otter. Use masking fluid. Oh, she put that masking fluid that's in those bottles, those fine tip needle bottles. Did I ever buy masking fluid? They were selling them at Michael's. And I said, I'm not going to buy one until I have a 50% off coupon. Did I ever buy it? The masking fluid in that bottle. Needle point. Oh, I have to remind. I'm going to have to think about that. Hi, Mary Beth. Hey, Ali. Hello again. Oh, yeah. Wall spots everywhere. There's spots all over my wall, over computer. Love him. Look at that. I've seen these dishes before, but Amazon Canada doesn't sell them, and I don't want to pay that much shipping. But they stack up. I don't know if Daniel Donaldson used them, and that's where I first saw them. The little watercolor dishes. They stack. Some elephants. Beautiful. So vibrant. A Labrador. Hey, Colleen. Look at what I'm looking at. Just all your fault. But I absolutely love it. Keep Keep the keep the books coming, Colleen. Keep the recommendations. I love this book. Oh man. And if you guys haven't checked out Colleen's channel, when her and Kathy, now would they be on Colleen's channel? The Scrap Chick or Kathy Burke's channel? But they were doing um they were making paintings out of the acrylic animals book, and there were some wonderful streams on that. I may have bought that digital. I can't remember. Isn't that terrible? It is terrible. Don't stop it. Oh, what an absolute gorgeous book. Again, this is one I would recommend a physical copy. It's so worth the physical money. Well, oh no, and I'm getting ink all over it. Hold the fort. I guess I still got ink on my table from this morning. Book, book addict, that's right. And Colleen, I haven't been buying. That's my problem. Well, no, it's a. Yeah, I've got lots more issues than a magazine rack. I haven't bought books for so long that I'm so far behind in all the good bad books. And then the new ones that are coming out. Oh, sweet goodness. I love it though. I love to learn from a book. It's the best, not the best way. It's always been the way I've learned. Like, I would rather take going in like in high school and stuff. Give me the textbook and go and read the textbook. Hi again, Glenda. Hi, Devon. So I'm so excited to try that. I mean, just like look, I love this type of watercolor. So next watercolor book. You guys have probably seen this already, but like I said, I haven't bought books in so long that so you talk about my watercolor journey. When I started a long time ago, I kind of stopped, and then I found Anna Victoria Calderon, and I do have her book. So I bought the digital copy of her first book, and today I have the physical copy. I couldn't the digital copy of her first book because I didn't buy it when the first one came out. The digital copy was on sale in Canada for $1.99, like less American. So I had to buy the Kindle version of that. But so anyways, Anna Victoria Calderon is who got me into the swatching and all that process. And I just loved her art, her geodes, her galaxies, she introduced me to all that. And I just love, me, crystals, stars. I love that stuff. So Celestial Watercolor, Learn to Paint the Zodiac Constellations and Seasonal Night Skies by Elsie Mahan. And don't worry, like we're going to be reviewing these and working out of, we'll do book reviews in the future. Another Quattro published book. Beautiful Little Galaxies. Tools and Techniques. So, she's showing some arches. So this paper is definitely not glossy sheets in this book. Does it have that nice printed? Oh, do you know sometimes books have that printed smell? I don't know. It's hard to. There's certain scrapbook companies used to have that smell too. Must be the ink they use. I don't know. Maybe it's a smell of clay or something. So I'm just going to quickly flip through this. The images, because it's not on glossy paper stuff, it's duller. Not in a bad way, just washes, wet on wet, wet on dry, colors and effects. So lots more writing in this book than the last one I flipped through. Astrological signs. I am a Leo, as everybody knows, which is a fire sign. Masculine, self-expressive, choleric, Hippocratic temperament, and faithful. Hippocratic temperament, that doesn't sound good. So Aries, there's Leo. Let's see. Let's read this and see if this sounds like me. Oh boy. What's in the yellow bottle that looks like a lemon? Oh, I couldn't find any other droppers. So this is, I am not a beauty guru. I know nothing about skincare at all. Like I still struggle with acne. So, but BoxyCharm, I love BoxyCharm. I really do. You get some good stuff. So this is Glow Recipe. I got it in a Boxy Charm, which is a monthly subscription. If you're into the monthly makeup subscriptions, anyways, Boxy Charm is the best deal going. So this is Pineapple C Bright Serum. So it's a vitamin C. Yeah, well, yeah. It's a vitamin C serum that takes, so it's a chemical peel, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I am not tech, but it's a beautiful glass bottle. And it better be for like $50, the original price. See, Boxy Charm is like $30, but you get like the money for value is amazing. Of course, what they do, it's like advertising, right? So the Glow Recipe, I've got a couple things from them, but I used almost this entire bottle. I really liked it. It really does help like sunspots and all that type of thing. Even out your texture. So I repurposed the bottle. It's just got some water in it that I was dropping into watercolor the other day. Because the bottle's so cute and it's glass. And the dropper's glass too. All right, Leo the lion. Let's see. A group of lions is called a pride, and Leos are particularly noted for their pride. Whatever project a Leo has going, they're going about it in a meticulous and thoughtful way with attention to detail and craftsmanship. I don't know about that. The Latin word for lion is Leo. In addition to pride, Leos are known to be generous, loyal, and thoughtful. Leos are happy people and have a great ability to bounce back when they are down. Their natural enthusiasm attracts those around them, and people tend to gravitate towards them. They also do not hold grudges and are very forgiving. They thrive in the spotlight and are drawn to high-profile positions that can make them superstars. Entertainment, corporate management, entrepreneurism, and pro sports suit them well. Well, so I guess I've been in the entertainment community. Entertainment. I definitely was in corporate management. Did that. Been there, done that. Entrepreneurship, which I suppose I'm doing, and sports. I did do. I was athlete of the year once. I loved sports. Leos are typically quite feline. They love the good life, good food, and sunshine. They move with sliding grace and sit indolently. There is no such thing as an introverted Leo. I disagree. I disagree. Oh, though some may pretend to be to avoid excess demands on their time. Cheers to that. This is exposing me. This is exposing me. I'm laughing at myself over here. Oh boy. Ah boy. It takes a lot of energy to be on all the time. It's exposing. Oh boy. Some hard truths in this bad boy. Oh, I can't read it. My eyes are watering now. Leo is the fifth sign of the zodiac, representing vitality and strength. The ruling body of Leo is the sun, again upholding the sun's reputation for star quality. Unsurprisingly, Leos can be arrogant, temperamental, egomaniacs. Think of my rant last week, I guess. They may need constant pampering and accolades to buoy fragile egos. I don't know if I have a fragile ego. But most lions are idealistic, forward thinkers, and you will not find a more loyal partner. Famous Leos include Jennifer Lopez, Kylie Jenner, interesting, Percy Shelley, I don't have no idea who that is, Carl Jung, Lucille Ball, Fidel Castro, Jackie Kennedy Onassis, Alfred Hitchcock, Julia Child, and Barack Obama. The modern shamanist totem for this sign is the salmon. Interesting, the salmon. So I don't know if further on in this book there is like, is this just an inspiration? But like, do we have any instructions? Oh my word, that was good. That was a good laugh. I enjoyed that. I should read what it says about Simon. Poor Simon. Oh boy. Earth signs. Oh, I love the background, the sky in that. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Simon is a Libra, air sign. Masculine, self-expressive, sanguine, communicative, social, and conceptual. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, water signs, Cancer. So maybe this is just like inspiration. Pisces. Oh, I like the little lighthouse there. Okay, now we get into halfway through the book, and we got painting astrological watercolors. Ooh, so she starts with her sketch, showing her process, step by step. The moon is beautiful. Moon phases. Let me tell you, I believe when it's a full moon, my friends, work is crazy. It is so true. I can tell. If something's going on at work, I'm having a rough day, and people like customers are grumpy and everything. I'm like, is it a full moon? Because the dogs are barking. Wolf moon. Strawberry moon. Wolf moon. Snow moon. Worm. Strawberry flower. Sturgeon moon. Interesting. In August, we'll have to paint a sturgeon. In Animal Crossing. We got a couple sturgeons. Hunter, corn, cold, beaver. Interesting. Moon lore. Painting moon watercolors. So then she shows her step-by-step process of them. Moon variation. Ooh, that's the first one I want to try. I want to try painting a moon. I'll follow this one first. I like that. Seasonal night skies. So there's a little learning in here. There's a little art lessons in here. It's a nice book. A nice one. Oh, I like this. I don't know if it's out in paperback now. This was published in 2019. That's nice. Celestial Watercolor. Beautiful, beautiful book. So I did show a sneaky peek. The Color Harmony. Anna Victoria Calderon. Love her stuff. So I took, well, now she probably has other ones. But when I was on Skillshare there, I took all of her things on Skillshare. And I think Patty and Xandra got to see her in real life. Or they were supposed to. I kind of fell off, so I don't know. I wasn't around when they did, but I believe they were going to New York to see her. So this, also another Quattro book. So this one is called Color Harmony for Artists, How to Transform Inspiration into Beautiful Watercolor Palettes and Paintings. Yeah, I hear that nurses can always tell when it's full moons, or my sister always used to say that. She's a early childhood educator. Color wheel. More color theory, temperature swatches. Like I said, she was the one who got me into all of these exercises, and I loved it. I love her style, and I love her teaching technique. She's her teaching style is awesome. Watercolor paints for swatching. Oh, so she's giving you some color. Dioxazine purple, Joan Brilliant Dark, Op Rose, Pyrrole Orange, Yellow Ochre, Cobalt Violet, Light Hue, Brown Pink. That doesn't look like brown pink. Wait a second. That looks like green. Deep Yellow, Emerald Green, and Venetian Red. Brown Pink. That looks like... That's weird. Anyway, maybe it's just in my head. Tube watercolors, liquid watercolor. What does she suggest? She's tried Dr. P.H. Martin's Is Perfectly Bright, a great addition. Yeah, that's why I busted out my P.H. Martin's, because she was using them in her class. I'm mixing touches of liquid with my pen and tubes to make my own one-of-a-kind color combinations. So she most enjoys the radiant, concentrated line of Dr. P.H. Martin's. A note about gouache. There will be a few occasions when I suggest adding hints of white gouache to your mixes, specifically when making pastel tones. This is a great trick if you're looking for more of a chocolate consistency instead of a transparent wash. Whole bean works great, but brand doesn't really matter. Look at all those. Inspired palettes. Ooh, Mondrian. How do I pronounce his name again? Mondrian. I'm pronouncing it wrong. So this is neoplasticism. The approach has many strict rules, including using only vertical and horizontal lines and rectangular shapes in black, white, gray, and primary colors red, blue, and yellow. Well, they call it the distill. Dstijl. Distill, which translates into the style, which was a Dutch art and architectural movement founded in 1917, also known as neoplasticism. Anyways, look how beautiful those watercolors are. That was Mondrian. We did a page. Bye, Joyce H. Have a good day, my friend. Shimmering Impressionism. Art Nouveau. Pop art. So I guess she's showing how she pulls colors from inspiration, turned into her color palette, turned into her final work of art there, I suppose. Yeah, like their inspiration. Look at that, Aurora Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis. Beautiful. Look at her painting from that. Gorgeous. You know what? In my humble opinion, I probably would have liked the other book in paper, in physical copy, and this book. I don't know. Ooh, maybe I take it back. Look at that lightning storm. Oh yes, I want it. I could eat this up. Oh, look at those blooms. Ooh, I love that. What is it telling us here? You might think this photo is just blue and black, but if you look closely, you can train your eye to observe variation in hues, tones, and lightness. In fact, the mixing possibilities are endless even with just 4 colors: indigo, Payne's gray, turquoise, and black. Between the color combinations and different values depending on the amount of water. This is a harmonious, cool palette. Heck yes, I have all those colors. Ooh, I'm gonna try this. Yum. Oh, and look at her uniform swatches. We're fairly uniform. Love it. Similar. It's Russian dolls. I can't pronounce I can't pronounce what they're called. I'll butcher it. They have these dolls in Animal Crossing. I've not found it yet. I haven't found it yet. So this is great. I love how she shows like her original, the inspiration, how she drew the color palette, and then her final. I wish her final work was bigger though. You know what I mean, Vern? Like, not that I love seeing swatches. You know me, I have a whole freaking books filled with swatches, but it would have been nice to see this big, at least half the page. You know what I mean? But maybe this is on purpose. Maybe she has these swatches big, you know, big enough on purpose so that when you're painting, you're trying to match that. I don't know. Aboriginal dot art. Love those blooms. Portuguese. Light color. So I'm just gonna quickly Scottish kilt. Opera pink. I love me some opera pink. So I like that she gives the colors. That helps, you know, if you're new to watercoloring. I have no idea what colors to start with. Oh, I like these things. Oh, she used angelfish as inspiration for that. I like that. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, exactly, Ali. Rushing nesting dolls, easier to say. Thank you, Ali. Fluff bunnies. Ooh, look at those pretty butterflies. Neon butterflies, leopard print. Ooh, look at that. Chameleon. Oh, my favorite type of things to do. Triangles. Oh, it's a very nice book. This is something that I could look at over and over and over again. Spend all day looking at these swatches, especially looking at the colors. I remembered that the granular texture of Lunar Black paint by Daniel Smith. I have Lunar Black. on my pan set palette reminded me of marbled properties, so I decided to add hints of black to some browns. This kind of paint has magnetic shavings in the formula, which makes specks of pigment repel each other for beautiful stone-like texture. The palette in general is a harmonious neutral mix of black, brown, and ochre, either watered down or mixed with a touch of white gouache for a pastel look. That's gorgeous. Look at that. The granulate, I mean, I don't know if my camera's picking up. I'll bring it up. Like, you can really see the granulation, and the photos are, that's the granulation in the Daniel Smith Lunar Black mixed with whatever she's got going on. Very cool. Forbidden City. So yes, this book may not be for everybody, but it's right up my alley. Let's speak of my language. Ooh, look at that. Ancient Egypt. Mystical Jungle. That's beautiful down there. Again, my apologies if my camera's auto-focusing in and out. Just have to couple more weeks. That was it. Ooh. Underwater fantasy, like a reef. Look at that. Is it gonna? It doesn't focus when I want it to focus. Dunes. Swiss Alps. Oh, some succulents. Look at that. That's beautiful. I'm trying to see if she tells us that these paints. Vibrant grass green, soft sage, jade, lime green, and pickle green. But pickle green, I don't think there's a color called pickle green. I'll take that back. So she doesn't tell us which colors are actually used for this. Unless pickle green is a paint, like Daniel Smith paint color that I'm not aware of. Possible, quite possible. So this book has a lot of... so again, you can definitely see her and my influence. As my influence. Amethyst. Oh, look at this. Smoky quartz. Oh, look at that watercolor. Oh, this is what I want to do. Look at this. Yum. Oh, come on. Focus. It's not going to focus. Doesn't focus when I want it to. Focuses every other time. Some agate. Skin tones. Rocks. Oh, lavish locks, not rocks. Hair. Oh, boy. Some resources. Absolutely wonderful. And then shows like... And she would do this. She shows these type of things in her class. Or one of the... in Skillshare. I love it. So this is her second book. Again, I have the first one in digital. This one was published in 2020. So recently. All right, we're going to go faster. Somebody in the chat, I think this is Claire's fault. It's going to autofocus. I haven't bought a coloring book in a long time. A very, very long time. Maybe a year and a long time. So I think it was... She's in the chat. She might tell me. But she told me when I was showing the my excuse me, Kim Cran's books. I think it was her that commented on my video and said, "Oh, you'll like Jenny Lawson's You Are Here." And I saw it was sight unseen because it didn't have like look inside things on Amazon or that I could find. So I haven't looked inside, but then I kind of read that it was a coloring book. In the reviews, it says it has perforated pages, so this will be interesting. You are here. Yes, we are. Also by Jenny Lawson, Furiously Happy, Let's Pretend This Never Happened. I might have one of those books. But I don't think they're art books. I think they're like self-help books that I have on Audible, like that I would listen to, not to. Crayons and matches not included, but recommended. Crayons and matches. This book is dedicated to my chronic anxiety. Interesting. Oh, these pages are it's deeply, they really scored these pages deep. This is so it looks like you are here. There's a safe place inside of you. Go there, be still, be calm, take comfort, have some enchiladas. She's got some Zentangling going on. So is it like a self-help book that you color? Stay focused, y'all. Interesting. Sometimes people come into your life just to teach you how not to become them. Cheers to that. Ooh, that's bad words over there. Is it definitely Zentangling? Like if I were to color that, I would be busting out my gel pens. Sometimes I need to be saved from myself. All I want is cats. Interesting. I mean, this is something, if there's actually not just like, sayings on the back of some of these images, there's actually like more than one paragraph to read. Like, you know what I mean, Vern? The pages are numbered too, so this picture didn't start out black. It started with a drawing I couldn't quite finish. In frustration, I wrote, "I'm not finished yet," across the bottom, but it struck me as having a greater meaning because I'm not finished yet, even when my mind tells me to quit. It felt so therapeutic that I wrote it again and again and again, like a demented Bart Simpson, until the page was black, until I realized just how much more I still want to do, which left me with this black page, a place where I could write my darkest confessions and fears, and they would sink invisible into the dark paper. A portable confession booth, a safe place for honesty. Write down your fears with a black pen, or just trace them with your finger, or scream them loud with whiteout. The very stuff meant to cover up mistakes, but now used to shout. Keep them and use them to make you stronger, or kill them forever by tearing them out of this book and watching them burn. That's fine. Interesting. You are here, but you are not alone. Yesterday I bought a shirt and the rack said slightly irregular and the price tag said slightly off, and I thought that would have been more accurate if those things were written on the front of my shirt. But still I'll take it. You will get through that. I like that's making me laugh. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes you have to give your hands something to do so that they don't destroy you. Idle hands. Mm-mm-mm. So she definitely likes to tangle. Sorry, I'm just taking a quick peek. There are worlds inside of you, wonderful and terrible and brilliant worlds. Brains are dangerous things. That's right. Everyone is mad, everyone is hurt. Your hurt doesn't make you unique or special, but what you do with it does. Amen. So it's definitely an interesting book. I'm liking it. I'm going to enjoy reading this later. Combination, I guess, of self-help and coloring. But again, you need to bust out some gel pens or some fine tip something for these pages. I don't have, I mean, you just use it as inspiration, or you don't have to color. This is my pigeon, Mr. Crackers. Somebody at work used to call me Crackers. Long story. He is an outdoor pet because my husband is selfish with his closets. But Mr. Crackers follows me all over town. My husband says it's different pigeons, but I always know it's him because only Mr. Crackers is unpredictable enough to change his shape and feather patterns every single day. Oh boy. Interesting. It's a mess in here. A hot mess, my friends. There is a place in my head filled with the stacks of books I've read and the songs I've heard and the memories that make me who I am. It's a refuge and sanctuary where I keep safe the people I've loved. It's forever a cluttered mess, but it's my mess, and I'm okay with that. My gel pen journal cover, yeah. I mean, that's no wonder I have carpal tunnel. I filled that whole Katie Daisy book. I colored that entire Katie Daisy book, coloring book, with gel pens. I don't even know where it is right now. That's something I need to find. No wonder I have carpal tunnel. But I enjoyed. I was obsessed. I was literally obsessed with using up gel pens. Obsessed. Not just gel pens, every type of pen. Guess there could be worse obsessions. So thank you. I don't know if Claire, was it Claire? I forget. Somebody posted on my video. They said you may like this. Feeling stabby. Sometimes the best thing. Sometimes the best thing to be sheltered from is being sheltered. Cool book. It wasn't that expensive if I remember. $15.99 US, $22.99 Canadian, but I don't think I paid $22.99 for it. It might have been $19.99. Part therapy, part best friend, part humor, part coloring book. You Are Here is a misfits atlas, a signpost, a place to escape. It's an outlet for misdirected energy and creativity and meditation. It's a way to explore yourself or lose yourself or find yourself. A do-it-yourself starter kit. It's a journey that starts with you. Weird on, you badass Emmer mother, you know whatter. You Are Here. You Are Here is a book only Jenny Lawson could write, filled with intricate illustrations, irreverent advice, inspirational prompts, and trademark humor. These pages draw on the tenets of art therapy, which you can do while hiding in a pillow fort under your bed. Interesting. So You Are Here, Owner's Manual for Dangerous Minds. All right. In that theory, we're gonna be faster. It wasn't you, Claire. Somebody did. Somebody enabled me. This is an offline journal, an illustrated guide for more. How many of these journals I have? Not like I need another one, but this one is by Jaya Nicely. It's a little guy. $16.99, $25.50 Canadian, but I didn't pay that. Who makes it? Unnamed Press. How would you spend a day offline? Being offline is a state of mind. Let's just I'll quickly flip through this bad boy, 2019. So I don't know if this is, I think this is another one like filling in books that, oh yeah. check yourself. Do you check Instagram as soon as your alarm goes off? No, I check Animal Crossing. Today's palette color theory for your life. Ooh, I love these little things. She mapped her walk, I guess. What signs make you smile on your walk? Finding patterns. Look at these beautiful things. Looks like they were painted in gouache. So I don't have the best track record of filling out books. I don't know about any of you guys. But I enjoy the inspiration in them all nonetheless. Connect with your roots. I can't believe it's not butter. There may be one of those in my fridge right now. Old butter tubs used as Tupperware. Connect with your roots. Use your day offline to reconnect with real things. I like to take a trip to the coast to visit my grandma and go back to old comforts. List some everyday objects in your home that have a deeper meaning to you. Vintage books, homemade apple pie, the curlers her grandmother used to wear, and I can't believe it's not butter. Unilever. Some birds. This book, I have to break the spine. Oh, and then there's blank pages. There's graph paper. Blank. Offline afternoon. I can't have a day offline. I am streaming every day, my friends. Reclaim your space. So they drew their apartment. Map your space. What do I reach for? Here, the cat. So fun stuff in this one. A lot of blank ones. Some albums. And not the scrapbook type, the music type. Look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Try to make sense of what you see and wonder about what makes the universe exist. Be curious. Stephen Hawking. So an interesting book. I think it was $20. It wasn't, I didn't pay $25, $50 for it. Offline journal. That one's fun. And you know me, let's see. I only got 2 more left. Oh, should I save them for another day? These are the last 2 I bought. I don't know if anybody wants to see them or do we want to save them for tomorrow. I've already been on for another hour because I've already been on for an hour. So that Linda Berry book I was showing you that I got last week or the week before, whatever it was. Where is it? The 1,000 Demons one. Did I put it back? Oh, did I bring it back out in the living room? Because I've been reading it, so I might have already. Dun, dun, dun. I just showed it this morning. I mean, did I put it back on my shelf where I should have put it? That would be too smart. I never put anything where it's supposed to go. No, it's right here. So she said, no, this is syllabus, not the 1,000 Demons. Yeah, 1,000 Demons is in the living room. Anyways, she was using an inkstone and some of the stuff she's doing on her YouTube now. So an inkstone is not something I bought. I bought this kit. It was like $20 or something on Amazon. And I mean, it just comes with some cheaper. Oh, look, this one's got some grips. Actually, that might help because then you can kind of, does it tell? Oh, I wish. Oh, it's got like Braille, but it's in Chinese. But maybe that's kind of shows you. See how it's got, I don't know, grips almost. Maybe it's showing you where to hold it. All right, how not to do Chinese brush lettering. Yeah, this one came today. But why it has 2 there, but there is writing on it. My apologies for my ignorance, my friends. I don't like So there's 2 here, 1 here, and 1 there. So I'm assuming, maybe I have to watch somebody. Maybe Jane knows. Like it must be indented for like maybe you're supposed to hold it like this, like a flute. I don't know. We're gonna have to read about that. I'm gonna have to read about that. But it came with 2 of those. Now the inkstone, so it comes with some Sumi ink or some type of ink, I imagine. This ink, the solid, the brush holder thing, and this is the inkstone, but it's not a real stone. It's plastic, hard plastic, solid plastic, but plastic nevertheless. I suppose you don't need. Does it need to be? I don't know. I have to read about this. I think you're supposed to like. I don't know. I'll have to ask Linda Berry. No, I have to go back to her book and read more about it. I bought a kit like this too along when I was buying all those watercolors back in 2017. No idea where it is. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure. Like it came with a like porcelain dish and everything. But I don't know. So Linda Berry told me to buy an inkstone, so I bought one. I bought one to work on some of her exercises. So I did by Urban Sketching Step by Step by Klaus Muir. I can't pronounce his name. You know, I love the look of urban sketching. Not just the look. I love urban sketch. I just too shy to do it. So this is published in 2017. But she's showing step by step too. So I love me all books, urban sketching and watercolor as well. And this one, a field. Look, I like this. It's made by Solomon. A field guide to watercolor. A watercolor workbook. So, does this have watercolor paper? Let's read the back. And then we'll. Someone said at Patty's that there is an app that translates Chinese Japanese from photos. That'd be good, Ali, because I bet you that's telling you like which finger goes where. But maybe if I just look at a video of how, you know, Chinese brush calligraphy artists. All right, let's see what this says. Color is one of the most profound ways we have to express our personalities. In this creative workbook, you'll discover fresh ways to connect with color in your art and life using watercolors, gouache, or any other water-based medium. Explore color theory while playing with paint through a balanced blend of color experiments and loose color meditations. Oh, that sounds fun. Make a personal color wheel while exploring tints and shades. Experiment with color mixing while you make as many of one color as you can. Through playful prompts and artistic examples with lots of room for painting, this inspiring workbook will change the way you relate to color. Mrs. Solomon received her Bachelor of Arts in Art Practice from UC Berkeley and her Master's of Fine Arts from Mills College, and she has been a professor in the Bay Area for 15 years. Interesting. So this is 2019. It was published. So the paper is definitely thicker in this. So I'm afraid. Let us see. Exercises. Introduction. The paper is super thick in this book. Super thick. So I'm assuming there's going to be things in the back where you're going to paint right in this book. Kanzi, 10 by Kanzi's. Give you some color suggestions for palette. Exercise and color meditations. I'm having a feeling it's going to be very similar to Anna Victoria Calderon. Hi, Judy. Good afternoon. Or good evening, almost. Oh, this is my last flip. Dots, color meditation. My very first color meditation was dots. I was thinking about gardens, so I painted dots, shifting the color saturation for each one along a swooping line. Each color got 3 dots: full strength, half strength, quarter strength, also known as saturation shift. So let's start with dots. You can do them in gardens and rows, randomly all over a page. They can overlap or not touch. They can be big, small. Just make some dots. There is. Make a traditional color wheel. So this is definitely one you're supposed to color in. I don't find it's, well, I don't know. I haven't painted in it. It doesn't feel the same quality as that. That other one I've got, Into the Wilderness or something it's called, or Wilderness, whatever. And then there's a new one, Seascapes or something. It doesn't feel, it's definitely not as thick as the paper in those books. Color meditation lines. Make a personal color wheel. Here's some space to practice making tints and shades. Some triangles. Different color schemes. Then some spaces that you can try. Complementary colors, triadic, split complementary, and random. Color meditation squares. Charting your paint box. Oh, I have yet to have the patience to do one of those charts, that's for sure. Oh, look, they lined it up for you. That's always good. Abstract shapes. Saturation globe. That's cool. Ooh, that's something I haven't seen before. That'll be fun to try. I mean, obviously the sketch makes it 3D, but coloring it that way makes it look half circles. More about color mixing. Rainbows. Black. How to make your own black. Spots so you can swatch and try. Arches. And I don't think they make arches as in the shape, not the paper. Chinese white, zinc white, titanium white. So playing with different types of white paint. Gingham and plaid. Ooh, those are beautiful. Interesting book. I can definitely see some overlap in some of the books I just in today that I've bought. I do like the layout of this. I already know I won't be painting in it though. Matching your starburst colors. Does that mean I have to go and buy some starburst? Wet on wet. Organize something by color. Stacks, so just some swatches, color stacks. Paint chip matching. Get yourself some paint chips and try to match the colors yourself with your palette. That's fun. Just looking at these is fun. Observe, document colors of your world. So if you're new to one, this book is awesome. I do like it. I do like it. It's called A Field Guide to Watercolor, a watercolor workbook by Lisa Solomon. So if you haven't played, I mean, the thing with, for me, right, why I did all those swatches and why I'm sure Anna Victoria Calderon told us to do all those swatches was to work out, the flow, like how much water and mixing, how much water, like water to paint ratio, and how much water's on your brush and all that fun stuff. All right, so I've got lots of things to go read. That's for sure. Thanks everybody for being here again. Oh, I forgot. I did buy the super attractor. I have the other card deck, and then this one. It was been in my save later for a while because it's $28.99 Canadian and it was on sale for $19. So I waited for, every day you gotta check See what? So I did buy her second one. I do have her books on audio. The Super Attractor, I have an audio as an audio book on Audible. So I'll show that next time I go live. I'm gonna go have some dinner. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. You did, Judy. That's what I do best. Oh. I'm gonna go read and relax. Need to read about some inkstones. That's for sure. Find some of my books about that. Bye, Colleen. Thank you so much for being here. Did you buy any books? Colleen probably has all of these, except for she doesn't like the urban sketching, probably too much stuff. But she probably already has all these watercolor ones already. All right, my friends. I shall see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I'll see you in the morning for our daily live art. And tomorrow, Wednesday night, we'll be doing something. I'll be going live anyways, 9 p.m. Eastern. All right, my friends. I'll see you on the internet. Thank you so much for being here. Much love.